Why is valuing intangible assets difficult for businesses? Imagine trying to put a price tag on something you can't see or touch. That's what valuing intangible assets feels like for many businesses. These assets include things like brand reputation, customer loyalty, proprietary technology, or unique business processes. They are often the backbone of a company's growth and operations, yet figuring out their true worth isn't straightforward. One big reason is that these assets don't have a physical form. Unlike machinery or real estate, you can't measure their size or weight. There's no clear market price because these assets are unique to each business. For example, a popular local restaurant's reputation can't be sold like a piece of equipment. Without similar sales to compare, it's hard to set a fair value. Another challenge comes from the methods used to estimate value. Businesses might look at how much it would cost to recreate the asset, how much future income it could generate, or what similar assets have sold for in the past. Each approach involves assumptions and guesses. For instance, estimating future earnings from a brand depends on market trends and customer behavior, which are unpredictable. Different assumptions can lead to very different valuations, making it hard to settle on a single number. Predicting future benefits adds another layer of difficulty. A brand might bring in more sales over the next 5 years, but estimating that involves guessing about customer loyalty, market changes, and technological advances. These factors are uncertain and can shift quickly, making future projections tricky. Accounting rules also complicate things. Many intangible assets are not recorded on financial statements or are only expensed when created. For example, research and development costs are often written off immediately, even though they can lead to valuable patents or trademarks. This means the true value of these assets isn't always reflected in the books. Plus, intangible assets often work together with physical assets in other parts of the business. It's hard to isolate their individual contribution. For example, a strong brand's value depends on product quality, customer service, and marketing efforts. Separating out how much of the value comes from each part is a complex task. For Asian American-owned businesses, these challenges can be especially relevant. Many relying heavily on community reputation, cultural branding, and customer relationships that are hard to quantify. Traditional valuation methods might undervalue these assets, making it harder to get financing or attract investors. To address these issues, businesses can hire valuation experts familiar with their specific markets and cultural context. Using multiple valuation methods helps cross-check estimates. Protecting intangible assets through trademarks, copyrights, and contracts can also strengthen their recognized value. And clearly explaining the importance of these assets to lenders and partners can support growth and scaling strategies. In the end, valuing intangible assets is tough because they are unique, hard to compare, and uncertain in future benefits. But understanding and properly valuing these assets is key for reflecting true business worth and supporting long-term growth.